Hi, I'm Jen. I just turned 60 and now I am retiring. I'm retiring in a month, 30 days. Whew. Only 2 more bi-weekly status update one-on-ones with my very nice boss, and maybe 5 more emails that start with, as per my last email. It's so close. It's so close. I can feel it. But also so unreal feeling that I keep checking my calendar and checking all of my paperwork to make sure HR hasn't sent me something that I've missed saying, whoops, can't do it on that day, or did you forget that you have to send us also this? I keep rechecking and checking online in my printed off hard copies, but everything's in order. Everything's going to happen in a month. Today, I thought I would talk about what it feels like when retirement isn't a faraway idea anymore. When it's not something that you're saving for and planning for and dreaming about in those really long, boring meetings at work. It's actually happening. It's happening in 30 days. I'm there. This is it. Finally. This is going to be part reflection, part real life checklist, and part pep talk. For anybody else who's about to retire or thinking about retirement, or who just loves a good new chapter moment, stick with me. Let's start with the emotional side, because I didn't really understand or anticipate how hard it hits on a personal level when the light at the end of the tunnel is like right there. It's here. First, there's excitement, of course, the kind you get before going on vacation or Christmas morning. But this is a vacation that I don't have to come home from. More on that later. And then that's usually followed by a wave of panic, like, what the heck am I retiring into? And what if I accidentally retire into someone who just drinks her tea in the morning and wastes the entire day doing nothing else? Not that doing nothing is a bad thing, but I have plans, I think. And then sometimes I feel a little bit sad. Not because I won't get to go into work anymore. That's not where the sadness comes in. No, just that it seems like it's the end of an era. I've spent my entire adult life working, going to a job, getting up every morning and going to a job. Years, decades doing that has, for better or worse, it has shaped my daily life. I would guess that it's like leaving a long-running television show. You know how everything works. You know all the characters. You know the routines. You know all the storylines. And now you're writing an entirely brand new pilot of a whole new show. I find that I'm noticing more and more the routine and sort of technical aspects of my job more. Like, well, that's the last time I'm doing that. Only 2 more reports and I'm finished forever. I have been working towards this goal of retirement my entire life. And now I am 30 days away from achieving it. And sometimes I get a little overwhelmed. One thing that I didn't prepare myself for, because I didn't think about it, and I don't think that lots of people talk about this, is sort of a retirement limbo. It's right before you retire, in like these last couple months before retirement. You're at work physically, in your office, at your desk, doing, your regular routine. But emotionally, I'm already packing my bags. In meetings, I will find myself thinking, yeah, I don't have to think about any of this. Not my problem, not my circus. But at the same time, I'm still here. I'm still responsible. I'm still caring about doing things right. It feels strange that my mind is already trying to shift into my new chapter, but I'm still wrapping up the old one. I've just decided to allow it. It's got to be normal. My brain is just, being proactive, making room for the new Jen, the new version of me. Okay, now practical stuff too, because this last month isn't just going to be all emotional. There's practical, like administrative stuff too, like vacation days. How many do I have left? Are they going to pay them out? Do I have to use them? Well, I talked to HR and found out that even though my company's fiscal year end is April, and this is the December before, I still get all my vacation days for the months that I'm going to be retired there. So my last day is actually going to be a week and a half before my, official last day, because I can use vacation days to fill that in. Vacation days I didn't know I have. They're free vacation days. Glad I checked. And my benefits, my health insurance. Yes, I am Canadian and we have universal health care. But also we have something called supplemental health insurance, and it covers prescriptions, eye exams, and dental, stuff like that. So I get that right now through my employer, but what about when I'm retired? And I have signed up for a supplemental health insurance plan through my employer that will just be taken out of my pension on a monthly basis. And that is great. Finished. Next is a digital cleanup of the hard drive on my laptop, my work laptop. I mean, I've got tons of stuff in my home folder and on my hard drive and in download folders and temporary. I mean, I don't keep a lot of personal stuff on my work devices, but there is some, and I don't want work to have it when I hand everything back in. So I'm deleting and filing and going, what the heck was I thinking? Now, while I'm doing a digital wipe of all of my work stuff, have you ever thought of what kind of information about you is out there, like on the internet? Today's video sponsor is NordProtect, and they can help you with that. Get an exclusive 5% NordProtect discount at nordprotect.com/silversolo, not silverandsolo, silversolo. It's risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Scammers love people who don't clean up their old information. And scammers love holidays even more than I do. Fake stores, phishing emails, sketchy gift card sites, all waiting for one bad click from you. That's why I decided to talk about NordProtect. It's an all-in-one identity protection service that covers American customers from every angle. It's built to help users safeguard their identity with advanced automated features that work in the background 24/7, such as dark web monitoring, credit monitoring, and security alerts. You're even protected against online fraud, a variety of scams, and online extortion, with reimbursements of up to $50,000 if scammers target you. So before you hit checkout this holiday season, protect your identity first. Get started now and enjoy an exclusive 5% holiday discount plus a 30-day money-back guarantee at nordprotect.com/silversolo. Not silver and solo, silversolo. This offer from NordProtect helps my channel and keeps you safe while you shop for those sweet deals. So stay safe, stay cozy, and shop smart with NordProtect. So I am a big believer in easing into retirement, not jumping. I've made videos about this before, but I mean, I have my little YouTube channel that's been going for almost 2 years now, almost exactly 2 years from the day I started it. Thank you to everyone who's watching, everybody who's subscribed. And as a reminder, maybe check and see that you're still subscribed. I heard that YouTube's been booting people off without telling them. But also this month I've been slowly trying to unplug from my work brain. saying no to extra projects, handing off my responsibilities a little bit early, and kind of practicing what it feels like not to be needed at my job. And it feels good. A little uncomfortable, but mostly good. It's a soft shift, a gentle deceleration, like turning off the highway and onto a quiet country road. Not stopping, just slowing down. No alarms. Well, okay, I don't have an alarm. I get up naturally at the break of stupid. But there's always a looming deadline in the back of my head, like in my brain, knows that I have to be online, be at work, logged into work, because I work from home, at 7 a.m. It's always there, just thumping in the back of my head. That's going to be gone. I'm going to be able to treat every day like a weekend day, where 7 a.m. doesn't mean anything. There's nothing due at 7 a.m. Tea, quiet, dog walk, letting my mind decide what to do for the rest of the day. It's not already blocked off. I can hardly wait for that. I also want to travel like a silver solo, intentionally savoring every moment, less rushing through airports, more midweek flights. I recently returned from a trip to Egypt, an epic birthday adventure for my 60th birthday. I loved it. It was wonderful, and I didn't want to come home. And Egypt is so close to Jordan on the map geographically, and Jordan has Petra there. And if you don't know what Petra is, think of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That movie, at the very end, there's a city built into a rock wall. That's Petra in Jordan. And it's a lot bigger than what they showed in that movie. And I've always wanted to visit there. Jordan's right almost beside Egypt. I thought, why don't I just hop a flight and go to Jordan for like a weekend? And that'll be the end of my trip. But no, I didn't have enough vacation time. My dog would have been fine. She was staying with my parents. They would have said no problem. But work wouldn't have been fine. I didn't have enough vacation time. I hadn't pre-approved it with my boss. Couldn't do it. Coincidentally, I put in my retirement paperwork just a month after I got home. Less stressing about work emails, more balcony cabins. That's what I'm looking forward to. Also, more creative stuff, like this channel, Silver and Solo. It's a big part of what I'm excited about in retirement. More videos, more travel diaries, more cozy lifestyle content, different shots, more learning about editing, just more in general learning about video making and letting my creative side go a little bit wild. And also rediscovering some stuff that I've done in the past, but I've set it aside because I don't have enough time, like reading and like pottery. Both of those I really enjoy. Reading, obviously, and also pottery. I used to do pottery quite a bit, and I moved where I live now. There's no place to do pottery close by, and so I've kind of fallen out of reading a lot and doing my pottery. Simple pleasures. I get to choose what to do all day. I've decided that retirement isn't going to be about filling my schedule. It's going to be about finding my flow. So I'm working on a very loose starter routine that will give me structure, but it won't box me in. My morning anchors are going to start off with journaling. I've always kept a journal, but in the past few years, I've been writing in it infrequently. I want that to stop. I want to start doing it more. My next morning anchor, walk the dog, which is something that I already do. Tea, of course, and also some sort of slow movement or stretching routine. I want to start to get into that. My weekly anchors will start off with one solo date per week. That means a date with myself. It could be a movie. It could be dinner solo out at a restaurant. I know that's intimidating for a lot of people, but at this point in my life, it's not intimidating for me. It's quite pleasurable. I like going out for dinner by myself. It could be hitting French Beach and just sitting on a log and watching the ocean. Something that's special for me. Another weekly anchor is going to be one social connection outside of my family, which is going to be difficult, but even just chatting with other dog walkers is going to count. For me as an introvert, I can get through an entire week without talking to another person just fine. But I know that it's healthier for me if I do talk to other people, and so I will. I think. Baby steps. Another weekly anchor is going to be one home improvement or decluttering task. I've got a list in my mind that's about a mile long of stuff that I want to do around the house and the yard once a week. Got to be done. I'm also going to make sure that I have a couple afternoons each week where there's nothing planned, there's nothing due. I can just do whatever, or I can do nothing. Up to me. When it comes to monthly anchors, I think I've only got one, and that would be to take a local adventure, a local trip, once a month. That means something like the upcoming overnight trip I have booked to go to the Vancouver Christmas market. Now, I live on Vancouver Island. Vancouver, the big city that everybody knows, that's on the mainland. So I'm going to have to take a ferry and stay overnight at a hotel. I am really looking forward to it, and channel members should look for exclusive clips while I'm there. You can find out how to become a channel member in the description below. But channel members and everybody else can look forward to a dedicated Wednesday video as well. I'm going to be honest, I don't think that my retirement is going to be perfect and just the way I planned. I don't think that I'm going to wake up on day one of retirement just transformed into this Zen goddess who's got this retirement thing all figured out. Realistically, it'll be a little bit messy, a little bit awkward, maybe a little bit boring, but it won't be what I planned. I know this. But that's going to be part of the fun of it, I think, not knowing exactly what's coming. So here I am, 1 month away, equal parts excited, nervous, curious, and grateful. Very grateful. If you're nearing retirement, or perhaps you're already retired, tell me in the comments what you like the most about being retired, or what you're looking forward to the most about being retired. And if you're new here, welcome to Silver and Solo. Give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and here's to our next chapter. We've earned it.